Breaking news. Omoyole Sowore has turned the social media upside down. I mean, he's practically lit it on fire. He says, I must tell you, Nigerians, don't be deceived. A few days ago, he came on the vice president, but now that scope it has widened, and he's talking about not just the vice president at this time. Omoyole Sowore said Tinubu, Osinbajo, and Peter Obi presidential ambition are presently dead on arrival. And he gave reasons why Nigerians should not be deceived or carried away by this set of people who are declaring, intention to run. He said, because from where I sit and what I'm saying, none of these people particularly means well and could potentially change the course of the nation. And every Nigerian youth needs to sincerely, honestly get involved in this politics we are talking about. Let's not leave it to them, because primarily all they want is their next political ambition, and not because they care or we do something particularly to save or to change the course of what is going on. The youth very recently, I mean, it feels very much like nobody's really interested or want to do anything or have anything to do with whatever is going on. And Moyole Sowore said their whole aspiration is dead on arrival. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Sowore says Tinubu, Osinbajo, Peter Obi presidential ambition is dead on arrival. As the 2023 presidential election draws closer, the political space is full with lots of gladiators who are ready to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari in Aso Rock. While some have declared their intention to contest for the exotic position, others are yet to make their stand known to the general public, whether they would throw in their heart into the ring for the contest. Just recently, it has been gathered from reliable source that the former presidential candidate and revolutionalist now conveyor Omoyole Sowore has described as dead on arrival the presidential ambition of the chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi says there is no need for Nigerians to waste their time on these ones, as they have nothing to offer. It should be recalled that Tinubu in January declared his intention to run for the position of the president. This was after he visited President Muhammadu Buhari at the State House in Abuja. Oshowore, in a post on Facebook, said 3 weeks ago you would have thought that the election was already decided when the Ajigaba of corruption visited the president to declare his intention. Today, look at where we are. This whole election thing is dead on arrival. They have nothing to offer. This Nigerian youths must really know. Do you know that the Ajigaba was flown out of the country in an air ambulance? Yes, he was flown out. Is that the person who wants to be your president? The vice president, Yemi Osinbajo, has been nursing the political ambition and has continued to pretend like he's not aware of what is going on in the country. He's part of a failed government that has kept Nigeria down. Why is he still intending to run for the position? Atiku Abubakar in 2019 contested alongside Omoyole Sowore, and Sowore told them who they really are and told Nigerians that none of those people really want to change for the nation. Nigerians have once again an opportunity to decide what happened. He says Peter Obi may be the one who may have something, but he will not be allowed. Every one of them, their political ambition are dead on arrival, I can assure you. Whichever one of them comes up next, they will not provide anything tangible for the nation. So that's Omoyele Sowore's, resolution. He says every one of them, if not all, have nothing particular to offer, and Nigerians must seriously be aware of this and not get themselves deceived, because all you see is not all there is. Okay, it says, for instance, he said Tinubu was flown out of this country in an air ambulance. I mean, we didn't know that. We heard it from Moyele Sowore, and it said, so is that the person that wants to become your president? Is that not another Buhari? So and when you look at it very closely and critically, we are in that position where Nigeria is to take another decision on who leads and who rules this nation going forward. Are we going to allow the same set of people, the same yardstick, the same tactics to continue, or we're going to do something really meaningful, different, and make a change, a meaningful change that will positively impact every one of us. Sowore, in his opinion, feels none of those people really care or really can affect the so-called desired change that Nigeria, is greatly, honestly, in anticipating or in need of. Showore said, none of these people, I can assure you, none of them will do something worthwhile to change the course of what is going on. In his opinion, he feels very strongly that every one of them should go and sit. Every one of them should go and sit. Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Vice President. According to him, he says none of them has what it takes to change this nation. Said every one of them, to a large extent, are all playing politics. And this politics is not taking the nation anywhere. He said every one of them who has declared an intention to run for the position of the president, they all do not mean well for this country. And in his opinion, Nigerians should just, call a spade, take on, be honest. And he made a very, serious position where he said the vice president has been in an administration, one of the most, failed administration, and practically has really done nothing particular to change the course of that, speaking out for the masses or saying anything particular to change the course of the nation. So here we are. Here we are looking at things as things unfold, and before our very eyes, things are turning, and we can see what is going on. The truth of the matter is we've got a duty to speak, and that time to speak is now. Because if we don't do that, then we leave ourselves to chance. If we don't do that, we leave ourselves to chance. And the people you are leaving yourself to chance with, trust me, they don't even care about you. They don't care. They just want to do things or whatever that suits them, whatever, for their own political gratification, not because they are sure that they could bring something fresh or different to the table. Every one of them who wants to lead at some point or the other have done one thing or another, at some point have had opportunity to make a difference where they are. What change did they effect? And how far did they go? What did they do? What did they do differently? And why should we support them? These are questions we should be asking ourselves, and not just, be all emotional about the whole thing. Let's be real. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's be honest. Maybe that we can begin to get somewhere if we decide and truly be honest with ourselves. You see, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.